The Vegas Golden Knights had 4 failed exits. They could not even come out from the goaltender. 4 times they failed in their exits. 2 icing that led to goals. 2 of their mistakes led to goals as well. So if you look at it generally, Vegas, their bottom pair, especially Colan and Lauzo, they struggled badly. That was the problem. So the fatigue is getting to them and they need to do a bit more. If you look at their turnovers on ice, Theodore had turnover, and if had the turnover, McNabb also had the turnover, too many heavy minutes. It's also, beginning to work against them. But they have to find a way because you are in the Champions League. I mean, not really Champions League per se. Let's just say they are in a Stanley Cup final. You need to give it everything you can because you don't know when you get to a final again. Next year, a lot of teams are going to be better. So make sure you get everything done and win what you can win now. That's why Game 3 is a major decider in this series. Vegas was 0 of 3 in the overtime, and that worked against them, and that's where the game, went out of hand. Now, goaltending differential kind of changed. Hart, even though he had a 0.846, he was able to, rebound control, a lot of rebound control issues. He was still not able to fix the right way. He was beaten, clean twice, especially looking at the fact that they came back from a 2-goal advantage because of some kind of mistake from the broken plays and also the goaltender not being able to stand up and really help in that situation. So they were not really looking sharp in traffic, recalling the balls, going into the zone, getting the puck to the right place, and their forecheck game was not as best as, as they had started the game. Frederick Anderson was not spectacular, but he made some timely saves in the overtime. In the third period and overtime, he outplayed Hart generally. So imagine you had a goaltender that was performing well in first period and second period and third period. Your opposing goalkeeper just steps up their game and they were able to finish the right way. So if you look at it, Mitch Marner still had 2 assists, which was good. But the problem is he had a power play turnover on ice. And, for about 6 minutes, 28 seconds, but it was still a big problem. Elite puck distribution from Marner, and he controlled the tempo. So Marner is still a good buy. Brett Howden had 2 goals, net front presence. He exploited the Hurricanes' defensive gaps, and the first 2 periods was the best for him. Mark Stone also had a tying goal as well. Clutch gene activated for me, and he was able to make it work out the right way. Vegas still has some concerns. Carter Hart I won't really say he's not good enough for the playoffs, but he's struggling a bit more in the playoffs compared to what he used to be like. He's struggling a bit more because Carter Hart, whether you like it or not, has considered 4 goals, in 2 matches. That's 4 goals in each of those matches. That's 8. That's a lot already. You need to be able to help your team, Bottom 6 forwards, we have Kosa, Smith, Seasons. They were providing no offense as far as I'm concerned. So, the other supporting cast are not waking up. The major 6 guys are backed up and they're under pressure. Defensive depth, Colan and Lawson, just like I said earlier, it looks like as if they targeted them. The Hurricanes was able to expose a lot of their weaknesses, and that's why, they couldn't get it done.